And this is always them. They don't clap because there's like, oh. She got surgery. Like, that's cheating. That is the easy way. Now, if you think that's the easy way, why don't I just inform all of you what the easy way is like? When I decided to get my surgery, it's this thing called gastric sleeve, where they basically rip out 85% of your stomach through your belly button, and you can't get it back no matter how much you beg your Indian freaking doctor. That means you can eat a cup and a half of food a day for the rest of your life. A cup and a half. Oh, but before you can even eat, you have 2 weeks of nothing but clear liquids. That's Gatorade, broth, water. Oh yeah, and you better drink out of a toddler's sippy cup, even in public, because if you don't, you foam at the mouth like a rabid dog. That's fun and attractive. After 2 weeks, another but clear liquids. 2 weeks of wanting to chop your freaking dog's head off so you can eat his goddamn food. 2 weeks after food nightmares where a potato chip jumps down your throat, cuts up your stomach staples, and you bleed to death on the kitchen floor. You can finally eat some food, but my esophagus is so screwed up even liquid yogurt won't go down. So in my twisted mind, I decide I'm going to just take a shit and remedy the whole situation. So I sit there, and I'm pushing, and I'm heaving, and I'm hoeing, and I'm doing all I can. It's like I'm trying to shit a goddamn Toyota Prius out of my head. And the only thing that comes out is, ta-da, my first hemorrhoid. Oh yeah! Tangled out of the butthole like a freaking Louisville slugger. Add to the attractive picture that when I get in the shower, my hair is so thin and falls out so fast every time I look in the drain, it looks like Superfly's nutsack. So remember that applause those fuckers didn't give me? Well, I suggest you do it now, and I will tell you when you can stop. It's April 9th, 2012, and all this magical shit starts to happen. I lose 100 pounds in like 9 months, and all this stuff. Oh my God, one day, I sit at the kitchen table, and I can cross my legs. And I can do it without a couple of guys in hard hats helping me. One day I go to a dinner party. I could sit on a little chair instead of the piano bench. Honestly, every friend I made had to either have a piano or play the organ. How pathetic is that? Then one day, oh Maro, I can wipe my ass without a spotter. But you know what the best thing is? I never again get recognized as Lisa Lampanelli. You know why that's great? When I go to a restaurant, I don't have to tip. Is my life perfect? Come on, no one's life is ever perfect. Guess what my little struggle is right now? Ugh. For every nice person in here, every nice fan, there's 25,000 douchebags on that goddamn Twitter who have to hide behind their little anonymous computer screen and fake name in their mother's basement and give me their opinion of me. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're not funny now that you're thin. You're too skinny. You need to be in the Dallas Buyers Club. Oh, it's an age joke, the faggot slash show. My favorite tweet ever to me? Bitch! It sounded like that in the tweet. Bitch, your neck looked like a stack of dimes. What does it even mean? Well, you know what? I don't care what that means. I can't care what that means. More important, I can't and don't care about them. You know what I care about? This. I care about us. You know what? Woo! They didn't like me fat. They're not going to like me thin. They're never going to like me. And that's okay. Woo! Me, we'll have fun. If you don't like me, screw you. Go see Rita Rudner. I give a fuck. I am sick of asking people's permission and people's approval. I didn't ask anybody's permission to become a freaking kick-ass, haymaking insult bitch. Lose more than 100 pounds. Oh, and I'm not doing this goddamn show so some faggoty-ass little fucking reviewer in an ascot and his walking stick. Really? You're not crippled. Get that away, you infected dick. I'm not doing this show so that reviewer can give me a nice write-up and I can have a big long run. Screw that little guy. They're just little fucking faggots who like to sit in their little 42nd Street offices and judge anybody who has a passion. Lampanelli, so run and tell that, homeboy. Although, if there are any reviewers here tonight. But seriously, man, this show ain't for reviewers. It's not for mean-spirited people. It's for people who are working on themselves. Anybody who has any type of struggle. Drugs, food, alcohol, relationships, whatever. This show is for us. You know what? Some days, I got no power over food. Some days, I'm gonna eat the waffle. Or 17. Some days, I'm gonna eat the round thing with candles. Whether it's because I'm happy, because I'm sad, or any other emotion that makes me want to eat. And some days, I'm going to eat that bowl of popcorn at 10 at night because it reminds me of when I was a kid. And me and my dad, my mom, and my sister and my brother sat there and we watched The Wonderful World of Disney together. I love that. You know what? The surgery ain't freaking magic bullet. It's not. I can fuck this all up. It's just a tool. I can screw it up and gain all the goddamn weight back. Oh my God, how much would that suck? I have to write a whole nother show called Lisa Lampanelli's a Fat Cunt Again. People are funny because people always think like you lose weight and your whole life's going to be so beautiful and perfect. And sometimes I'm like, oh my God. Why me? Why do I have the problem? And you know what? Guess how I got an answer to that shit? I was watching an interview with one of the great thinkers of our time. I'm, of course, talking about Goldie Hawn. Was talking about this study, right? That said no matter what you acquire, whether it's a new physique or a new house, a job, a car, whatever, in about 9 months, that happiness falls away and it's just you again. And you know what? As usual, Goldie was right. No matter what I used to make myself feel better, tell you what, after about 9 months, whether it was comedy, men, food, new body, all the happiness wore off from that, and I still had to work on myself. You know what I'm like? I'm like that really famous Carnival cruise ship. I'm really like gorgeous on the, just going on I'm stunningly beautiful on the outside, but inside I'm still just overflowing with all types of shit. And you know what? Indulge me. I have, as I'm now working on myself and taking inventory and like swabbing my decks, so to speak, I have realized I may have hurt some people's feelings. No, there is the off chance that someone may have been hurt by by something I said or did. So if you'll indulge me as the wonderful people you are, I would like to make a couple apologies to some people I may have hurt in life or with my comedy. To my college roommate Stephanie, who was hurting because her boyfriend turned out to be gay. And instead of being a shoulder to cry on, I said, wow, what a shock. Look at him. He's so gay, he shit a condom. To the girl in Baltimore whose bachelorette party I may have ruined because I asked her if her first husband had hit her. To the people of Haiti, Japan, New Orleans, Heath Ledger, Whitney Houston, Seymour Hoffman, James Gandolfini, Nelson Mandela, Keith Bunker, and that fag from Glee. And finally, to the man I screamed at Harrah's in Las Vegas because he wasn't laughing. And it turned out it was because he was deaf. You know what, you guys? About a year, 2-3 months after I started losing the weight, right? I didn't have no clothes that fit anymore, but luckily I found all these boxes in my attic. 4 boxes of clothes that I'd saved from my 20s, 30s, and 40s, and as I fit into them, I'd wear them, and then when they got too big again, I'd give them to Goodwill. But I did keep one thing, though. I kept those black stretch pants from the night that guy yelled, "Bring back the fat chick." You know why I kept them, right? Not because I thought I'd ever need to wear them again. It's just they remind me of that night because it changed my entire life forever. Oh, and by the way, if I ever bump into that motherfucker, yeah, I'm going to march right up to him, look him dead in the eyes, and I'm going to say, hey, thank you, and thank all of you.